Hi everyone, welcome back to another cut above with Chris. Finished work today, came back home, went to chuck a movie on, and my internet speeds are gone again. This is the third time this month, and it is doing my fucking head in. I've been on the phone again for another, I think it was an hour and 6 minutes. I think I timed that, I actually took a screenshot. Third time this month I've been on the phone with them, and I'm just absolutely fed up with it. You pay a premium for a service and you don't get the service that you're paying for, and to be honest with you, I don't think I've ever had it. I think I just thought I had it because I had a terrible speed beforehand on ADSL or whatever it was, the previous internet that I had, upgraded to fibre optic, and now my internet is just utter shit. I've been getting 1.3 downloads, 1.6 downloads all day, just trying to, for the last couple of hours, trying to different speed tests. Haven't had anything more than a 3 megabit upload and nothing more than a 3 megabit download. 59 millisecond ping, which is crap, and I'm just absolutely over it. So they better get their act together, because I ain't pissing about with this anymore. Tell you what, I'll just go with someone else, and then I'll lose my signal with them, and then I can whinge about it again for you guys whenever it dies with them as well. Anyway, back to the shave. I'm looking forward to this because this has just pissed me off. I can't remember who makes this now. Let me have a look. Panna Crema. So I don't know whether we can see that. So Panna Crema, which is written here. Now this is called Pure2O, Pure2O, and it was made for dfsdamfineshave.com. And the scent on this, someone found it for me, and I can't remember what it was they said, but this smells very similar to the Bourbon Room from Shave Revolution. It smells like a lovely light tea, sort of fruity tea, aromatic green tea sort of thing. It smells like a tea. The soap, however, is superb from memory. West Coast Shaving, tie-dye, 24mm, densely packed Silvertip. Just shook out the excess, and I'm going straight into the soap. Now this soap is, I did touch it beforehand. I remember it being a really hard soap, but I think it just looked really hard. It actually has got a similar consistency to coconut oil. If you had unrefined coconut oil, whenever it's hot, it turns into a liquid when it's pretty hot, and whenever it's sort of cooler, just general normal room temperature, it turns into a solid. And that's what this looks like. It actually feels like that when you push your finger down. You can feel it melting with your finger as you go in. I don't even know if it is. Is there any coconut oil in here? There is, yeah, coconut oil. Cocos nucifera, I believe that's coconut oil, I'm pretty sure it is. It's funny, when I changed to paleo lifestyle a few years back, I'm actually a little bit more relaxed on it at the moment. But when I first changed and went to coconut oil, I didn't realise how many good things and good products out there for your skin and for your internals, your insides and stuff like that had coconut oil in them. Very, very, very good product. So we've got brushes loaded with plenty, I believe. Just going to put my face. I've had the evaporative aircon on as well at the moment. The house is freaking freezed. I should be using a warm scented soap today. It's absolutely Baltic in here. I think I'm becoming Australian. Just grab these little bits of suds out of the bowl, out of the tub. I think there's a bit of sandalwood in this as well, if I'm honest, I think. But I do get a tea scent from it. I mean, I could be miles off. It might not actually smell anything like anything I've described. Maybe that's not what it's meant to smell like, but it smells like that to me. There's definitely a bit, I think there's a bit of sandalwood in there, or a type of wood. There's no description on that tub. Someone did find it for me. I think it might have been Sam actually. I can't remember, it was ages ago. But someone found me the link to it, and I went and had a read of it, and I can't remember now. I just go off my nose, whatever it smells like. It gives you guys a better idea, because you might have had similar experiences to scents that I've got. And whenever I see something, you go, whoa, I've got to get that. Oh, I ain't buying that one, that sounds shit. Luckily, I haven't really come across a scent that I haven't had some sort of enjoyment from. One of them was Do you know something? I can't even remember the name of it now. Flying Fortress was the name of it. Big Easy soaps and tinctures. And it was not a nice scent at all. From memory, this stuff was awesome. Great soap, great shave. It was slick from memory as well. Like I said, the difference being now I'm using a natural hair brush. I've only got, it's the 28th today, so I've got 2 more days, so Friday will be my first shave back with a synthetic, and I cannot wait to smash that envy shave. Wolf whiskers not. I really can't. I'm really looking forward to it. But I've gained a lot more respect for natural hair over the last month. The only thing I will say with natural hair brushes is I feel like I sort of waste more product. I don't waste it, I enjoy it, but I have to load them more. So essentially I'm going through more product to achieve the same results I can get with less product in a synthetic. Which is fine, nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, I've got enough soap there in my den to last me and my 2 sons probably the next 10 years. That's absolutely phenomenal. The brush is caked, and let's get stuck in. This is cold water in my sink right now, and it. Yes, can I help you?
Check out something from the front.
Check out something from the front. What do you mean?
Like I need to check something out the front.
What is it? I don't like you going out the front, mate. Let's tell me, what is it?
It's like this little paper thing that was in my pocket, and
Yeah, just don't go near the road, yeah? Come straight back in. We live in a bit of a, it's not a crazy street, but we get a lot of fast drivers up and down it, and people over here can't drive that well. Oh, sorry, RazoRock MJ90 Persona Med Prep Blade, which is the second use I used this one in the comparison shave with the Mula R89. I tell you what, this blade is absolutely exceptional in this razor. I don't even feel it, but I can feel the hair cutting and I can hear it cutting. Now, great daily shaver, but what I find with it is, and I find it with all mild razors, I get a great shave. It feels lovely, it feels like I've got really close, but the hair just seems to grow back quicker. So it's great for daily shaving in the sense that there's always something there worth shaving every day. But I shaved with the Rockwell 6C yesterday. I think it was a 6C. Yeah, 6C yesterday, and I still felt pretty close this morning. Well, you need to wait to go to school then, mate. What have you been picking on your face again?
I haven't been picking it.
Oh, it looks like you have.
It just split when I...
Picked it?
No, Dada!
Come on, mate. I'm having a shave while your tea's cooking, alright? What?
Can I get out of school?
No, you're not going back to school to get it now, no. School will be shutting in 15 minutes. No. You're just going to have to wait till tomorrow. Okay? Just want to fucking shave. RazoRock's famous Chinese chicken curry tonight. So I've got the rice in the rice cooker at the moment, so it should be too long till that's ready. The water's warm, even though it's the cold water. But my hands are that freaking cold that by the time it gets to my face, the water's went cold. Should really turn the aircon off. Ladder number 2. Yeah, it's definitely a bit of sandalwood in here. I can smell sandalwood now, I know what it smells like. This one's quite pleasant because there's something else going on. It's not just smack sandalwood and that's it. It smells quite similar, if I'm honest, a little bit like Regent soap. Is it Regent? I think it's called Reveille. Reveille, yeah. I actually sent it over to Mark, the friendship shaver, I think it is. God, my memory's terrible. I think it's Mark. Yeah, it's Mark. And I'm hoping that one doesn't give him a reaction. It had a terrible reaction to the New Zealand soap that I sent over to him. Lambert's Luscious. Thankfully he's alright, because it didn't sound like it was a very pleasant experience that he encountered. I've had it over the past couple of days. It might just have been yesterday. My memory's just gone at the moment. People have been asking why I don't go against the grain. There's 2 reasons. Obviously the guys that asked the question know the answer. This is the part of the day that I look forward to most days now, where I can have 10, 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, just to myself. Just to myself, and you guys obviously. But I find when you're out in the sun all day, working your nuts off, you come home and you spend an hour on the phone with Telstra, trying to sort out your internet. You need this time to yourself. Right, class number 3. So, as I was saying, I don't go against the grain for 2 main reasons. First reason being, it actually hurts. I find it very uncomfortable. The only razor I've found I've actually been able to do quite a fair bit, almost a full against the grain pass was my Gillette Rocket. Which you might have noticed hasn't been featured recently because I don't have it just now. It's actually in the States with the Razor Emporium. So that's the only one I've had. And I find it slightly, ever so slightly more efficient than this. But yeah, I can't go against the grain with this razor. But I've decided now I just won't go against the grain. The second reason is ingrown hairs. I've had some real bad ones recently when I was doing some against the grain. To the point that I've scarred my skin. I've actually got a little bit of hair still in under my skin, but it's not joined onto a root anymore, so it's just under there. So I'm hoping it either degrades or something happens to the skin or push it out. I really don't know what's going to happen with it. I mean, the thing I find with my shaves anyway, I'm just going to add a bit of moisture. I'm not going to force past it again. I don't think I need it. You can see the slickness. Just outstanding. I found that, I remember that from last time when I used it. That it was up there with the best when it came to slickness. Beautiful, what a shave. Right, so into the sink out. I'll use a bit of hot water just to heat my hands up here. Well, yeah, with all the interruptions and stuff, I still enjoyed that. It still feels good. I always feel clean and refreshed after a shave. Yeah, I have to apologise for my demeanour today. I'm a little bit under the weather. Not under the weather, I'm a little bit down in the dumps. Humphreys, citrus. Right, I'll let that dry in. I'll wash the brush out. Great thing I found with this brush now, and it's happening with my Murgress brush as well with the Silvertip. The tips are starting to hook on it. They're actually starting to bend over a little bit. Not all of them obviously, but I can see it more so when it's dry, but I can start to see now the little curls on the end of the tips, which is great. Really happy with that. Right, let's rinse the soap out. The soap packaging is quite nice. It reminds me of like Nivea or Astro hand cream, that sort of tub. It's not the best tub for loading. It's not super wide, but it is a lot easier than some little tubs, as you can see. The bigger tubs are sort of about that size. Oh, there you go. So, and it's definitely got a bit of sandalwood in there. There's definitely a tea, some sort of tea scent and a little bit of citrus or something, but not much more than that. So the soap was Pure2O from Panna Crema, and it was made for damnfineshave.com. This is an Italian made artisan soap. It's a really great performing soap, if I'm honest. I would be interested to try a different scent, something a little bit, probably a little bit more zingy, a bit nicer for me. West Coast Shaving tie-dye brush with a densely packed Silvertip 24mm. Beautiful brush, beautiful face feeling, and that's super soft, it really is. But it's got plenty of backbone and no scritch or scratch, so I cannot argue with the knot at all. Now the soap, obviously, as you can see on the top of the razor there, leaves quite a bit of residue. The white residue. It's in my sink as well, I've managed to clean it up, so that's one thing to bear in mind with some soaps, especially this one and some others that I've got. They do leave a white residue over your stuff. Just wipe it off as soon as you're done. It's worse with black, but if you leave this stuff on for long enough, it will actually stick to anything that's on there and it'll be difficult to get it off. So just give your razors a quick dust down after, and your brushes, make sure you give them a real good clean out. Humphreys Citrus, lovely scented citrus. It actually matches that soap quite well, and I'm just going to finish off now with what I've been finishing off with for the past week or so. I've been really enjoying it. Elvado Royal Tahitian Lime, 3 squirts of that. The scent on this is just out of this world. If I made wax candles out of this, I'd have them all around my house, scenting my house. They're just phenomenal. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is me done and dusted. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe button down below. If you want to see all the videos that come up or have a look at them, there's a little bell next to it. Click on that bell and it will notify you whenever I put a new video up. And other than that, you guys stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.